Good evening. Happy Good News Wednesday. And the question is, what is Baby Yoda doing on our intro screen? And I usually play my Good News Wednesday song as an intro, but this just fit in so well with what we're talking about tonight, which is how to ditch doubt. So welcome to Good News Wednesday, designed to put a smile on your face and some fun in your week to get you through the rest of your week. We're at Wednesday, and you know that only leaves Thursday and Friday, and then we have the weekend to look forward to. So, since the pandemic started, we've been doing our show, and we're going to continue it to just add a little fun into people's lives and make up for some of the stress and aggravation that I'm sure that you all have been facing. So tonight we're talking about how to ditch doubt. And you know that human beings can have anywhere, this is what they tell me. Now I don't know this for a fact, but they say, scientists say, that human beings can have anywhere between 12,000 to 60,000 negative thoughts in one day. That's crazy. How could that be? Why is that? Why is that? Because human beings weren't born to be happy. They were born to solve problems and survive. And so at every turn, you're always thinking about things. What should I do? And, you know, a lot of us experience that anxiety, and so that crippling anxiety, and I thought, you know, we really need to cover that in one of our Good News Wednesday shows, and I wrote about it in my Monday morning wake up. So if you don't get that and you'd like to get a copy of our blog, just shoot me an email at Karen@homesbydonovan.com. It's down below in the little rolling banner thingy-me-jig that's going across. So what is the deal about decisions and these thoughts that are running through our heads? So here's some 3 things that I came up with to help you ditch the doubt or conquer the doubt. I thought the D, ditch the doubt, was kind of cool. Some people may not like it. But first of all, think about how many times have you worried about something happening? What are the chances that it's really going to happen? Seriously, think back. All the times that you worried. I know someone like this. And they tell me that all the things they worried about didn't happen. And the one thing they didn't worry about, that's the thing that happened. So when you first come across a crippling problem, worries, doubt, just think, is how likely is this going to happen? To happen anyway. And usually, like I said, the truth is it never does happen. Now, number 2, write things down that you're worried about, or talk it out with somebody, or write it down and then read it out loud. And sometimes when you do that, you will realize how really exaggerated your concern about the whole doubt is. You know, it has a way of, you know, you write something down and then you put it away and then you read it like the next day or something, and it's like, seriously, did I really write that? Is that so horrible that I can't conquer that? I can't make a decision? I don't think so. And last but not least, how about not taking things so personally that cause you to have doubts? There was a great quote. Alan Miller said, "You probably wouldn't worry about what people think of you if you could know how seldom they do." People don't think of you. They don't. The thing that you made the mistake on, the thing that you're worried about, they're not worried about that. They're worried about moi, you know? So don't take it so personally. I was listening to this blog the other day by Tim Ferriss. My husband Joe put it on, and he was telling about one of the Stoics, and what the Stoic did was he would wear these weird looking, well, at the time they wore tunics, and he wore a weird looking colored tunic or something, so that when he went to the forum, everyone would make fun of him and criticize him, and this way he became tougher. Now, of course, we don't want to bring problems upon ourselves and suffer that way. But on the other hand, don't take it so personally. People make a snide remark at you, and a lot of times that's reflecting, I learned this a long time ago. When there's a finger pointing at you, there's 3 pointing back at me. So, that's the whole thing about taking it personally. Don't. Because it really is something that's not that big of a deal. So that's 3 little ways that you can overcome and conquer doubt. And I hope that this was helpful to you. And now we have to talk about a very big topic. And so here we go. And you know that our topic is about doubt, and so our trivia question that we always have each week is also about doubt. A little bit of a stretch, but nonetheless, it is about doubt. And the question is about Mrs. Doubtfire. And you all remember the movie, Mrs. Doubtfire, and she was actually Robin Williams in disguise to get a chance to spend time with his estranged wife and children. And in the movie, Mrs. Doubtfire, there was an estranged wife, a divorced wife. And our question is which was the actress who was the estranged wife of Mrs. Doubtfire, a la Robin Williams? Was it A, Meryl Streep, B, Sally Field, C, Sally Struthers, or D, Taylor Swift? And what was funny is I went into the store, and on the tabloids there was a picture of 2 of the Sallys, and I thought, wow, how ironic that they should be right there, and I'm so up to the minute. But anyway, one of the Sallys is right, one of the Sallys is wrong. And as you may or may not know, the answer, drum roll please, is Sally Field. Not Sally Struthers. She was on All in the Family. Of course, you all know that. Now, for the winners of the contest, and the way that you win in the contest is you enter by sending me an email at Karen@homesbydonovan.com, or you can enter in our Monday morning blog that we have, where there's an entry form. So the 4 people that are the winners tonight, they entered and they had the correct answer. So here we go. First winner is Dina Chan. Congratulations, Dina. And Raul Das is our second winner. Congrats, Raul. Third winner, Zachary Vicari. Hey, congratulations, Zach. And fourth winner, Andrea Nobel. So those are our 4 winners tonight, and they all win a little Panera gift card to put a smile on their face and some fun in their week. And if you'd like to win one, stay tuned. All right, so now we get to do what is becoming one of our favorite segments. We get to do our birthday shout-outs. And if you or someone you know have a birthday in this week coming up, then we will be happy to surprise them with this announcement. And not only do they get their name announced, but they get a special original song sung to them. So there. And we know that that doesn't happen often, but it's just a little way of adding to the celebration of the week. So here are the birthday people for this coming week. We have Ryan Yarborough tomorrow, as well as Valerie Jarnberg. Happy birthday to both of you. And then on the 20th, we have Keith DeBrock and Maria Saramides. All right, two great people. Then we also have Jan Garand and George Lind, all born on February 20th. Congrats. Then on February 21st, we have Randy Hitz. On the 22nd, we have Cindy Anderson and Donna Durante. And then on the 23rd, we have Patty Sampson, Travis, Jane, and Paul Lindsay. Congratulations to all of you. And here's your serenade.
We heard it was your birthday. Hope it's a good one too. Happy birthday, now and the whole year through. And if you're having trouble with all those candles on your cake, just call us up, we'll help you blow them out. So you can take a, you can take a, you can take a break.
Well, happy birthday, sincerely, from all of us here to you. And we hope you have a great week. We hope you obviously stay warm, because some of you are getting a little chilly these days. But stay bundled up, stay safe, and enjoy your birthday. So now we have the burning question of the week. What is the question on Real Estate Corner this week? And this week's question was sent in by Sina Merked, and she asked a very good question. So let's find out about that, shall we? So anyway, the question this week is about, do I need an agent to sell my house? And of course, being a realtor, you know, I'm going to say yes. But let me give you some reasons why, because I think some people are capable of selling their home themselves, and they can do a very fine job, and they might get, you know, maybe, I'm going to say, a little lucky, especially in this market right now. But there are still some perils and pitfalls to watch out for. So let's cover them real quick, shall we? First of all, an agent is going to be somebody, a good agent, let's put it that way, somebody that you would want to hire to help you sell your house, is somebody who's going to put service first before sales. So they are going to know how to sell your house, but they want to help you to get prepared for the sale. It's more than just putting up a sign, as we realtors say, put up a sign, put it on MLS, and then pray and that it'll sell, you know, and it will. But we want, you know, if you're going to pay somebody, you want somebody that's going to do a good job for you. And so here are some of the things that an agent will do that will help you be very, very comfortable in utilizing them for the sale of your house. First of all, they're going to give you advice about updates and fix-ups in your house, and they're going to be honest, okay? You live in your house. You don't see what it looks like. There's going to be things around there that somebody else, an outsider, is going to say, you might want to do this, this, and this, and make your house more saleable. And it's something that's probably not that expensive. Second thing is, they're obviously going to help you to set the price. And in this market, you could set the price too low. So you don't want to do that. You want to set it just right to get the best price for your house in the time frame that you need. Next of all, in marketing your house, they're going to make sure that you get the right kind of exposure. So obviously there's all the standard sources, but then there are other places where agents can advertise, and then there's word of mouth, and there's their clients that they already have. And those are things that you as an owner might not have access to. Then there's just the whole thing during the pandemic of scheduling the showings and the inspections and everything like that, and making sure that everyone's safe and that everyone's following the right guidelines. And so, it's nice to have somebody do that so people won't run amok in your house and be spreading germs around when you don't want them. Then there's also the negotiations, and a lot of times that's where the money meets the road, as they say. The agent can generally save you thousands of dollars if they know how to negotiate correctly. When you're in a weak position, they can be in a strong position to get you the best price for your house. And last but not least, they can help you with all the paperwork. And if you need to find another house, they can help you sort through what's on the market and not make a mistake and buy something just because you sold your house. So, in a nutshell, can an agent help you to sell your house? I'd say resoundingly yes. Now, if you have a question that you'd like me to cover on Real Estate Corner, just shoot me an email at Karen@homesbydonovan.com, and I'll be glad to answer that on our next Good News Wednesday. Yay! Okay, now we're moving quickly tonight, and people say, you don't get so excited. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about our topic for next week, which is something really cool that kind of goes along with doubt, in a way. It's kind of like the next step, which is intuition. Now, when you need advice, do you take the advice of a complete stranger, or do you go with your gut? I mean, everybody's different, and everybody's different at different times, So it's do you many times go with what you think is right? That's something to think about. I'll be writing some more about that in my Monday morning wake up. And if you'd like to get a copy of it, and you aren't getting one, please shoot me an email at Karen@homesbydonovan, and I'll be glad to send you a complimentary copy. And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. It's okay. It's not a problem. It's just comes once a week, and it's got a lot of interesting tips in there, including a new segment on where to get the best takeout food. Had a lot of interest in that one this week, especially since we don't eat out too often. All right, so now on to our final trivia question of so you can get a jump on answering the question, including answering in the chat tonight if you're on Facebook, or in the comments if you're on YouTube. And even if you're watching this on a rerun, you can still answer it and I will be on the lookout for your answer, and your answer will be entered, I promise you, in our handy dandy mixing bucket. All right, now our question obviously has something to do with intuition. Did you have an idea about that? Okay, here we go. Intuition. People who regularly follow their intuition tend to be more optimistic. Do you agree with that? I do. What other benefits do people who rely on their intuition generally reap? Hint. Take a deep breath and don't think too hard. Okay, here are your answers. A, they are happier. B, they are funnier. C, they are kinder. Or D, they are more nervous. So what other benefits do people who rely on their intuition generally reap? A, happier. B, funnier. C, kinder. Or D, more nervous. Once you know your correct answer, please send it to me in the chat or the comments, or request an entry form in our Monday morning blog and fill it out, send it in, and you too could be the winner of a Panera gift card. And why do we do this? To put a little smile on your face and some fun in your week during the pandemic. And plus, once a month, all the grand prize winners that have won for the month get to go in the grand prize charity drawing, and the winner of that gets to pick out their favorite charity, and we send a donation to that charity based on the number of people who played Fun Day Monday during the month of February. Cool, huh? Last month, we sent, for January, we sent out a donation to the Feeding Hunger campaign, and it was a really cool thing, and we have it in our Monday morning blog if you want to read more about it. So that's the scoop on that. I want to again congratulate the people that are having birthdays this week, as well as the winners: Andrea Nobel, Zachary Vicari, Raul Das, and Dina Chan for winning this week in the Panera gift card contest. We hope that you stay safe and make it a great week. Until next time, this is Karen Donovan. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.
It's the Good News Wednesday show. Come on, kids, it's time to roll. Tell everybody that you know. Watch the Good